Welcome to Back of the Room. I'm your host, Jimmy Day. Sitting down here, or back here, in the back of the room for another solo episode. Everyone's favorite, my favorite for sure. Here it goes. I'm wearing a winter coat. I'm not taking it off because it's kind of chilly in here. It's cold as shit outside. I don't know, it's like 4 degrees. It's not great. It's going to be the low of -3 tomorrow, I think. So, pretty awesome. Winter sucks, and I'm ready for spring. What's been going on? I got a beard now, I guess. I kind of just got lazy and stopped shaving, so beard grew in. I don't know how long I'm going to have it. Pros and cons to having a beard, you know. I don't mind it sometimes, but it gets itchy. Very itchy, you know. I don't maintain it that well. There's probably oils and shit you can put in it to help with that, but I don't have those and haven't researched them. So I got a beard for the time being. In the past, I've got compliments on the beard. You know, from ladies and men. I don't know if it's really a compliment when it's coming from a lady, though, you know? It's like, oh, I love your beard. Like, oh, okay. You prefer when my face is almost completely covered with hair. It's kind of a backhanded compliment. But I'll take it. It's still a compliment, right? Take it from fellas too. I appreciate you liking my beard and hating my regular face, I guess. But, you know, what are you going to do? Got the beard for now. Comment on YouTube. Fellas and ladies, if you like the beard, if you hate the beard, if I should shave it, if I should keep it, if I should grow it for another 5 years. I'm open to all possibilities. Or I might just shave it in a couple weeks. I don't know, but comment with your thoughts. When I do shave, I usually, you know, I like to see what I'd look like with other facial hair. I think most people do this. You know, you shave off the sides here, get like a mutton chop thing going with a goatee, see how that looks. Then usually take the mutton chops off. That's not in style anymore. So you're down to a goatee. And the last time I had kind of a beard going, I shaved off the middle. And I had like a Fu Manchu thing going on. And I didn't hate it. I mean, it's pretty white trash, but I kind of am white trash. So it fit pretty well, and I think it could be a good look. So maybe that's what I'll do. I don't think my wife would be on board with it, but, you know, it's my Fu Manchu mustache, and I think it looks pretty cool. So, comment with which facial hair you would prefer to see weekly on Back of the Room. What else is going on? Valentine's Day was last week. Shout out to Molly. We went out to his place for Indian food. I picked this Indian food place. Usually I'm not very adventurous when it comes to food, but Molly likes, you know, trying different cuisines and wanted to try some Indian food, so made a reservation. What the hell was this place called? Let me look it up. Oh, before I get to this, I saw this headline. That was pretty funny. The headline that just popped up on my phone a minute ago. Homeless Playboy model now lives in a $75 tent after once partying with Leonardo DiCaprio. So, the moral of this story, do not party with Leonardo DiCaprio. Or you're going to be homeless living in a subpar tent. $75 tent, though, that's probably not bad. Better than a $50 tent. Red Chili was the Indian place in Chesterfield, kind of behind the now closed Chesterfield Mall. I didn't even know that place closed. I guess I might have heard something about it, but hadn't seen it. But just the hugest building ever, completely vacant. I've said this before, but instead of just knocking it down, maybe throw some homeless people in there, or like some mental health facilities where they could go in there and get some help and then not be homeless for a while. But I'm just spitballing here. They'll probably knock it down. But shout out to Red Chili. It was pretty good. I've had Indian food twice probably in my life. I never know what to order when I go places like this. So I was like, all right, this has got chicken in it and some rice. Let's go with that. It's like a chicken curry rice deal with some naan. I don't know what it was, bread stuff. And it was pretty good. So shout out to them. I should probably be more adventurous with what I eat, but I'm kind of not. I eat like shit. I was a picky eater, as a kid, and I'm kind of still a picky eater. I like fruits, but I hate pretty much all vegetables. There's a handful that I like, but the problem with vegetables is they just, they don't taste good. I know they're good for you, but they just taste bad. I pose the question to anyone. You can comment this. Name me a vegetable that tastes good. I like sweet corn. Yeah. I'll eat some lettuce and some other shit, but not a big fan. So I need to probably expand my palate. Getting in these Indian foods. I've had sushi, I think, once or twice in my life. I would prefer if they cooked it. I'd probably pay more if they cooked it. Just don't care for the raw fish thing. It's fine if you dunk it in enough soy sauce, I guess, but just give it a light grilling, If I had a skillet there, like a hot plate, I could just grill it on both sides and then choke it down. But what do I know? I'm, like I said, a redneck that is probably going to have a Fu Manchu pretty soon. So we went to the Indian place. Pretty good. Then we went to Captain America, whatever it was called. I don't remember the rest of it. Anthony Mackie. I saw a couple reviews like the day before. It just came out, I think, like that day or that was coming out that weekend. It seems like they do that a lot. Like a few days before it comes out, and like, we saw this and it fucking sucked. It's got a whatever on Rotten Tomatoes. And it was good. I liked it. Harrison Ford was in it. As the Red Hulk. Had a pretty good story. Tied in some old Hulk stuff, and I thought it was pretty good. Had no problems with it. The ending, like, you sit there forever. It seemed like it was longer than usual, how you sit to the end of the credits. That sucked. It didn't really tell you much. And it seemed like 15 minutes of credits. Wasn't worth it there. So if you go to the movie, just don't even worry about waiting after the credits, because it's a shitty end teaser thing. But that was pretty good. Yeah. I already mentioned Captain America, but watched another movie. Seems like I do a shitty movie review on all these, so I guess I'll keep that theme going. I don't know why. I'm not very good at summarizing these films, but Here we go. Just watched this one the other night. The Founder with fucking Batman, Michael Keaton. The story of how McDonald's came to be. And pretty infuriating, really. Dude was a real piece of shit. Spoiler alert. I think this came out like 10 years ago. But spoiler alert on The Founder from 10 years ago. Ray Kroc is the guy, The Founder. But really, it could have been called The Piece of Shit. Because this guy's a piece of shit. Basically, he was a shitty salesman. He would go around trying to sell stuff in, I don't know, the 40s or 50s or something like that. Like I said, this isn't a good summary. I didn't do any research. Just watched the film. So he's going around. He stumbles across McDonald's. Revolutionary idea. One location in California. Two McDonald's brothers. They created this system. They built a location. They're pumping out high-quality burgers and shakes and fries. And Ray Kroc is like, hey, you should franchise this. And then for some reason they like get on board with his bullshit. And then he starts selling franchises in the Midwest. And then he just fucks him right in the ass. He creates a company. Like, he had a contract where he couldn't fuck him. And then he got around that and he fucked him hard. So he created this property company where he would buy a piece of land that this other dude told him to do. The guy from The Office, BJ Novak, I think is his name. He told him, you know, you're selling these franchises and you're only getting 1% off of it or whatever in your contract. And he wasn't making any money. So he was like, you got to buy the land, lease it to the franchisee, and then you'll make all the money. So he starts doing that. Then he starts boning the brothers. And then completely pushes them out. He buys them off for like $1 million each. And there's a handshake deal that they'll get 1% of future profits. But it wasn't in the contract. He shook their hand. Never saw a dime of that, which would have, over time, been like, whatever, hundreds of millions of dollars. Fucking getting sick, too. Goddamn winter. But Ray Kroc's a piece of shit. He steals this other guy's wife, and the McDonald's brothers, they had all these standards. They were like, we don't want to do franchises because it's going to fuck everything up. We make good food. And once Ray took over, everything just, you know, it scaled to a huge amount. Everybody loved McDonald's. But I really wish I could have like one of those old school burgers. Because I just had McDonald's. I did it because it was convenient. It's there. That's why you go. It's convenient. And I'm a piece of shit. But even after this movie, I still went to McDonald's, and I shouldn't have gone. Because I'm still mad at Ray Kroc, who is dead. Not R.I.P. The reverse of R.I.P. to Ray Kroc. But it's kind of gross, you know? It tastes good in the moment, but everything is just preservatives and garbage that you're eating. And that's all Ray Kroc. He started doing these milkshake supplement things, or it was like a powdered bullshit milkshake. And the McDonald's brothers didn't want to do that. Then he's cutting all the corners. He's chopping the cost. He's making all the money. Just fucking everybody left and right, including the customer, may I add. So, you know. And now everything is a franchise, which really sucks. McDonald's probably was the start. I haven't done any research, or the biggest it's probably the biggest franchise in the world, I would imagine. And they all suck. You know, it'd be way better if you could just go to a place in your town and have good food, and then the owners of that restaurant could actually make money. But no, 6 people in the world get to have all the money. That's how it is right now, which is pretty awesome. You got that with food. You got it with, chain stores, Walmart, and now you got Amazon, which is fucking things as well. So it's not good. Don't want to go down that road, but McDonald's sucks. All these chains suck. Everything is bad. And fuck Ray Kroc. Shouldn't have had McDonald's, but I did. And I really gotta turn it around, folks. Gotta start eating better. I gotta lose some weight. I got hurt, like I said. Getting a little better. Leg is still not great. Slowly getting a little better. But gotta start working out, I got this exercise equipment for Christmas, and haven't touched it. You gotta set it all up, So I was like hurt, and it's cold, and you gotta build it, and then I couldn't build it because I was hurt. So now I need to get stronger to not be hurt. I don't know. It's like a Smith machine thing. I don't know what. It's like a squat and bench system per se. I don't know. I'm not an expert in working out, obviously, but maybe I'll get jacked. Maybe I'll have a Fu Manchu and get jacked. These are goals for 2025. Fu Manchu, get jacked, stop eating fast food to make me get jacked. Is it going to happen? 70-30. 70 on the bad side. But, there's hope there. There's 30% chance. So, we'll see what happens, folks. But comment with the facial hair and the vegetable thing. At the open mic here at the Funny Bone. Going to do a set real quick. Smaller crowd tonight because, it is cold as shit. Appreciate these people coming out, but that always hurts things a little on the attendance. But, we'll see how it goes. I got some new jokes I'm excited about, and I think they're going to go well. So, wish me luck. Going to take a quick break, and this could be the end of the episode, or I could maybe come back and talk a little more. I don't know yet, folks, but I appreciate you watching or listening to Back of the Room. And we're back. You weren't sure if I was coming back or not after that genius cliffhanger I left you with, but I'm back. Thanks for watching and or listening to Back of the Room. Just did a set here at the open mic. Didn't go great. Small crowd, like I said, and they are colder than the frigid Missouri temperatures. But what are you going to do? You win some, you lose some. Tough titties, as they say. Nobody's doing great out there. They're trying their best. Hopefully the audience is having a good time. It's hard to tell because they're not really laughing at anything. But you can't blame the audience. Maybe we should have been better. All of us. Including me. I got a few chuckles on some brand new stuff that I was kind of excited about. Now I'm a little less excited about it. But we'll try again. Next time. I think it's got potential. Maybe some tweaks need to be made. Maybe I shouldn't open with a 9/11 joke. I don't know. Probably not. But what are you going to do? We talked about a lot in the front half of the show. My beard. Ray Kroc being a piece of shit. Me working out. a 30% chance of, me working out and getting in better shape. I hope it happens. Who knows? I got the sniffles, as you can see. I went to Walgreens before I came here and may have spent the most amount of money that I've ever spent there. Do you want to guess how much it was? It's always more than you think it's going to be. You go there because you have to, kind of. Like, oh, yeah, I need some Kleenex and toilet paper, and I better get some NyQuil and DayQuil. I should get the fucking sponsorship for DayQuil. My last name's Day, people. Hit me up, DayQuil. But, you're throwing everything in your tiny little cart, and it might not even be filled up. You just got a few things in the little kid seating section of the cart. You get up there, and it's always more than you think. I made a list this time, which does not help you at Walgreens. I kind of did an inventory of the bathroom. All right, I did need Kleenex and toilet paper and DayQuil and NyQuil. What else did I get? I got a bunch of medicine because I'm getting sick. I got toothpaste. I got a lot of shit. It was pretty filled up. The little baby cart was pretty filled up. $183. That's almost $200, folks. That's a lot. That's more than I've ever spent on groceries, I think. And I like to buy a lot of groceries, too. And I go to Aldi. Every time, over $100, which is fine. I like to stock up so I don't have to go again because I hate shopping. Hate going to Walgreens. Hate shopping for clothes. I hate shopping in general. It sucks. So $183. And they're like, do you got the fucking Walgreens, whatever, card? And I don't know if I even received the card. But you type your number in there. And then something happens magically. And then it brought it down for, I guess I had some Walgreens bucks or whatever the fuck they call them stored up in there. So it was down to like 161 or who the hell knows. It was like $20. So that was kind of nice, but still $161 at Walgreens. Not great. Where the fuck was I going with this? Oh, yeah, I eat like shit, and I'm sick, and I'm hurt, and I need to get in better shape and stop eating like a dumbass. So I should do that. I should do meal prep. People do meal prep. You got to meal prep. You get your little Tupperware thingies out, and you cook your chicken and rice or whatever the fuck you're going to do, and you put it in there. But I'm on the road for my job all the time, so the only thing I can eat is garbage fast food and gas station food, or I guess take more time and go to a sit-down restaurant and order a salad, which doesn't sound great, but you do your meal prep, but then you're just gonna have a cold Tupperware full of chicken and rice? That doesn't sound very appetizing. And I don't think every gas station has a microwave. Some of them have them for that shitty frozen burrito thing they sell, but I don't think most of them do. So maybe I could invent a car that has a microwave in it. It's a good idea. I'd use it. It's not practical for a lot of people, but I would use it. I think one time in our former segment, 3 Wishes, maybe it wasn't, maybe it was. No one will know. But I had an idea of having a wish that I'd have like laser beam eyes like Superman. but you could control the temperature, you know? So if I wanted to heat up my chicken and rice in the Tupperware, I could just be like, burn, zap it for a little bit with my eyes, lasers, and then it would be warmed up. But I don't think that wish is going to come true. Probably not. I don't think the technology's there yet for laser beam eyes like Superman. But you never know. So I'll start doing meal prep, probably not soon, but because we do need groceries as well. Didn't buy any groceries at Walgreens. I bought some bread that's probably already stale because nobody buys bread at Walgreens. You should just go to a grocery store. But I got to get in better shape, Never been in good shape, ever. Be nice, just once. Getting older. I could say, like, hey, when I was in my mid-30s, I was really in good shape. And then it really went to shit. It's even worse than before when I was out of shape. It was, like, really bad. Or maybe I'll just be one of those old guys that works out for the rest of their life. But that'd probably make me want to kill myself, so I'd only live to my mid-40s. So you never know. You gotta do what you gotta do, folks. But basically, the problem with, why I'm out of shape is because I haven't been working out most of my life, and I eat like shit. But I could blame it on the food industry. I already talked about how McDonald's was garbage. It's all preservatives and whatever. You don't even know what it is. That one dude put it under glass for like 30 years and it's still, relatively the same. That's probably not great. But can you blame McDonald's? Yeah, you can. Ray Kroc's a piece of shit. But they really pulled a fast one on us, America. The food industries, every kind of food basically besides, the healthy ones that are probably organic, which I don't know what the definition of that is. But they're all not good for you. Like, they technically are food. You can ingest them, but then you get fat because it's fat, sugar, salt, and garbage. That's the food pyramid, I believe, in America. But I'm no expert. I'm no dietitian, obviously. But it's not good, Food industry and a lot of other industries is kind of just selling you poison, Like, hey, have you tried the new Double Blast Dorito Crunch Mania chip? And I'm watching it on TV like, no, I haven't, but I want to now. With a name like that, you know it's going to be delicious. Probably won't be that good for you, though. So just a little poison. They're putting in a bag, shipping it right to you. You pick it up at a gas station or at the grocery store, and you eat it while watching commercials for the same product you bought. Kind of genius. They kind of figured it out. Other industries, too. Poison. Alcohol. Cheers. Pretty much poison, but, hell of a marketing team on alcohol since the beginning of time. It's like, hey, do you want to drink this? And people are like, I think I do. Even cigarettes, you know. They're becoming less and less popular, I guess. But cigarettes were popping back in the day. Like, hey, do you want to look cool? Smoke cigarettes. They're not bad for you. You won't die from lung cancer. What do you want to not look cool, you fucking nerd? Oh, this doesn't work. You're not blowing tar smoke out of your lungs. You look like a fucking dweeb. They kind of got a point. It still looks cool. Never been a cigarette guy, but it still looks cool. But it will kill you. So, pros and cons. Mostly cons, I guess. But, you know, just a little bit of poison. Selling you poison. Maybe that'll be my next product. I'm an idea man. I can come up with new products. Just call it poison. It'll be an energy drink. And you write it in a cool font like Monster did. And it's just like poison energy drink. You know, it's mostly poison, but it'll give you some caffeine pick-me-up as well. And it's got other shit in it, too, that's bad for you. I don't know. I drink energy drinks, too. I don't drink coffee. Coffee's probably not good for you either. Who the fuck knows? Poison energy drinks, though, coming to your shelves, coming to your mouths. I think it could work. It's a cool name. It was a band in the 80s. Not that cool of a band. What did they sing? They were kind of a hair metal band. I don't fucking know. This is what they sang. Their 2 hits, probably. Poison. Shout out to them. You're about to be sued by my energy drink company. Fuckers. But, you know, ingesting poison is the American way. You eat poison, you drink poison, you inhale poison. They spray poison on the crops and shit that we eat as well, so the bugs don't get it and they could sell it to us. Oh, it kills the bugs, but I'm sure it's fine for humans, right? Probably not. Nobody gives a fuck, though. If there's 6 people in the world making billions of dollars, then everything's okay. Seems like I really go down some rabbit holes on these solo episodes. I really need a guest to balance this out. Sorry that they're always fucking depressing, but, you know, giving you a different angle. Giving you a peek behind the curtain. That wasn't the curtain, that was my hand. But, you know, that's an expression. So, I don't know, folks. Try to limit your poison intake because poison is bad. Unless it's new strawberry-flavored poison energy drink, which will be hitting the shelves in 6 months. But, you know, yeah, just try your best out there. If you're here, try to get up there. And if you're down here, try to get to here. That's really all I can say. So, good luck out there, and I think we covered a lot. Walgreens, McDonald's, fuck Ray Kroc. 2025, I'm going to be ripped out of my mind and have a Fu Manchu mustache. It's going to be pretty sick. Probably start wearing a lot of tank tops. So get ready for that. This is always a great angle. I like the code's helping a little bit, but it's not great through this region from, the angle of, I got to watch this back. I got to edit this, guys. I just got to watch some overweight guy on a couch, which is me, and that's not great for my self-esteem. So I'm going to try to lose some weight. Try to stop ingesting so much poison, and we'll see what happens. Fuck Ray Kroc yet again. I'm gonna try to stop going to McDonald's. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And like I said, if you're here, try to bring it up here. Or maybe even go over there. But I'm hoping for the best for you, folks. Back of the room. Send us a comment. Like us. Subscribe. Comment. Or don't, which is mostly what's happening. But, if you want to, tell a friend. I don't know how you could bring it up organically, but maybe you could. Somebody mentions podcast, or even if they don't, just say, really shoehorn it into conversations. I'll give you two scenarios. One scenario is like, oh my God, did you see who Joe Rogan had on his podcast? He or her is problematic. Oh, you know who's not problematic? Or Joe Rogan, the guest on Back of the Room podcast with Jimmy Day. That's a little, shoehorning. But not that bad, because they already brought up a podcast. Here's another scenario. You go over to your parents' house on a Sunday just to have a nice dinner with them. Your mom maybe made meatloaf, and it's not done yet, but it's almost done. You're going to eat at 6:30, and she's like, oh, so how have things been going? Oh, they're going great, because every day I listen to Back of the Room podcast. You should check it out. Boom. There you go. One new listener. So, I'm not trying to tell you how to bring it up, but just tell a friend. Tell your mom. Tell somebody that mentioned Joe Rogan. Appreciate you all. Thanks for listening, or watching, or commenting, or liking, or subscribing to Back of the Room. Don't let a wolf into your hen house, everybody.